Hey everybody, it is Ben Pizak, and I'm going to hit y'all with a story time. Now, let me just say in my own defense before I start this that I vaguely remember any of this stuff, and this happened 5 years ago, and I didn't even know any better when I did what I'm about to tell you, hence why I vaguely remember it, but I'm about to tell you it to the best of my memory. So just stay with me here. Now, this was back in summer 2012 when my phone quality wasn't as good because back then I had a flip phone and not an iPhone, but I still make YouTube videos with my phone, don't worry. This was back in the summer of 2012, and this is when me and my friends hung out in our neighborhood, right? So then me and my friend Brennan Fogg, and he's a special needs kid that lives down the street, right? You know, me and him were just bullshitting around on YouTube one time, watching my YouTube videos on my personal computer. And so then I decided to go to the bathroom, and right when I said that, that was a big mistake. Like, don't go to the bathroom and leave your friend unattended by the computer while your password is into your YouTube. Like, I learned from this mistake sort of easier than you'd think. Who am I kidding? Nothing really happened while I was in the bathroom and while Brennan was out there. Now, this was actually something I did that I blamed him later on for with my parents. So, like, towards the end of the school year, and I think this was, like, April, maybe the beginning of summer. I don't know exactly when this happened. I vaguely remember this. So, anyway, so there's this YouTuber named CopperCab, right? And he was really big back then, and he's sort of irrelevant now. He kind of makes videos for the money, saying that he's transgender and all. But anyway, this guy apparently, like, he used to be really big back then, and apparently I decided to go on YouTube and message him on YouTube, and this was back when you could message someone on YouTube, and I apparently pull out the keyboard and message him saying, hey, I'm dying or something, or I have cancer, and you're going to call me out on this. For those of you watching this, y'all are going to straight ass call me out on this, but yeah, I told him I had cancer and all, and I would like to have dinner with you, or some shit like that, something that I would hope gets his attention or whatever. I don't even know why I did that. I was in 7th grade going in 8th grade then, so that's all I'm going to say in my own defense. And so, like, about 2 months later, like, after the school year ended, like, I was just laying in this same bed, just chilling, enjoying my summer break, and this was, like, this was June 18th at, like, 7 in the morning, and don't even ask me how I remember this, but apparently my parents receive a call, and apparently because CopperCab is big, it says caller ID unknown. Apparently, they get a call, and, like, they burst in my room saying, Ben, this is for you. Do you have anything to do? And I'm like, at first I'm just laying there confused, like, what? So I'm just laying there confused, and then he says, like, my dad says that it's from a Michael Copper, and my dad says that it's from a Michael Copper or a CopperCab, and suddenly it all hits me, and I'm like, whoa. And so anyway, my dad hands me the phone, and I'm on the phone with CopperCab, and I'm just like, hey. And he's like, I saw part of your message. It got my attention. And I'm like, wow, it worked. And then I later told him it was Brennan's fault, even though it was clearly mine. I told him, well, my friend kind of did that while I was in the bathroom or something, and it just, And so he was like, never troll. And I was just so shy. Like, I just gave the phone back to my parents and hung up. And I was like, my parents grounded me. They ended up grounding me from the computer for like a day or two. But it didn't have much of a big impact on me back then because, kids lived in my neighborhood. I could just hang out with them whenever I needed to. So my dad just took away the computer for like a day or two, and I was just in my head like, I talked to a celebrity. And yes, everything I just told you actually happened, so if you happen to stumble across my mom and dad, or even my sister, or my cousin Zach thinking about the story, just ask them, hey, did Ben really talk to CopperCab, a celebrity? Did Ben really talk to him? And they'll just reply, yes, they did. Well, that's all I have to say for right now for this story time. I'll be back with more videos soon, so until next time, keep safe. May the force be with you. Good night, 757.